నేను ఇంక ఏడ్చేవాడిని ఎప్పుడు రికార్డ్ కావట్లే ఎప్పుడు. వెరీ గుడ్, థ్యాంక్ యూ సార్, థ్యాంక్ యూ వెంకటేష్. యా, సో ఇఫ్ we'll check the condition, and if the condition satisfies, the following block of code will be executed once, right? I have one more statement called while. So this will check the condition and it will execute the block. And it is such a nasty thing. Again, after completion of the block, again it comes back and check the condition. If again it is also satisfied, then again it will execute this block of code. After execution of the block of code, again it will check the condition. So my point is, while will check the condition even after execution of the block. And if it is satisfied, then it executes the next statement. Okay, it is something like, understood what happened? Huh? What was the point I have said? What does if do? उसको मतलब first of all satisfy होता है, then it will execute the block. If it is satisfied, it will execute the block. Execute करने के बाद if फिर से check नहीं करते condition को, but while will check the condition again after completion of the block, while come back and check the condition. कितने बार, वही तो प्रॉब्लम है. दैट इज द प्रॉब्लम विथ वाइल. एक्सीलेटर को दबा के रखा, कब तक चलेगा कार? हाँ, जब तक कोई हमको, हाँ ओके, हम हिंदी एक कोई हिंदी come on guys. So no, most of the people are Telugu. I'm sacrificing so many students for Vidhi, whether she understood or not. If I speak only Telugu, 5 more students come. Already I lost. That's okay. That's not the point. Okay, my English is not English, right? And moreover, I am speaking Telugu also, right? And I am talking. And moreover, guys, 1 minute. Even day before yesterday, I had a discussion with one of the HR. Praveen sir, please speak only in English in the class. I said, "Hold dear." They are able to, they got the clarity, but they are not able to speak in English. Okay, but that's not my point. My point is, I am not interested to correct your English. I am interested to give you the best technology possible. Whether it is English, Hindi, Telugu, Marathi, French. Do you know French? Then I know. Okay. Okay, chalo. So here while does what? While check the condition and it execute the following block, and then again checks the condition. While ka bujli ho, while has that problem. Then when does it stop? That is a question. Very good question. That's what needed. Okay. It will execute. It will print console.log of hello edupoli. I am not going to execute. In the console, it will print all those things. When it is overflowing, it will come down to the table. After that, it will go to the first floor, second floor, go to the JNTU. Then it will ask the VC, yeah, what right? Okay. So it is called infinite loop. What is that concept called? Infinite loop. It will keep on executing. So we have to control it. How do you control? You apply break, right? Here you have the statement, but we have to be so intelligent to stop this. See, how do I stop? I will take a variable I is equal to 1. It is not needed to be from 1. I will take it from 4. I is equal to 4. I initialize a variable and I will check that variable. I will apply a condition with that variable. With that variable, then also it will not stop. What will happen? It will start from 4. 4 less than 20, condition is satisfied. Then it will execute the block. That means it will print hello Epipoli. Then again come back to check the condition. And again 4 is less than 20. Again condition satisfied. Again it will execute hello Epipoli. Again it will check the condition. Again it is going to be satisfied. It will never stop. Have you understood the point? I का value change ही नहीं हो रहा है. I is same 4. So it will never stop. अभी देखो. Now what do I do is I'll apply some operation on I. Instead of I plus plus, I'll say I is equal to I into 2. कुछ भी हो जाए, whatever it may be, I am least bothered about. But I am changing the I. Now you try to understand this problem. I value will be 4. 4 will be less than 20. Condition satisfied. Hello Epipoli. And then I is equal to 4 into 2. What is that? 8. So I value now becomes 8. It is changing. So 8 is less than or equal to 20. Condition satisfied. It's okay. Again, hello Epipoli will be printed. After that, I is equal to I into 2. That means right now I value is 8. So 8 into 2, 16. I will have the 16 now before checking the condition. So now I value is 16. So 16 is less than 20. Okay, 16 is less than 20. So now console.log of hello Epipoli. Epipoli will be printed. Now I value is what? 16 into 2, 32. So again it will go for checking the condition. What will happen? 32 less than 20 is false. It's not satisfied. So it will stop there. Dekha, how intelligently I applied my logic. हाँ, आपका भी इंटेलिजेंस बहुत है. I know you are all intelligent fellows. I want you to print. Okay, calm down. Instead of hello Epipoli, I would like to print the I value. What could be the result? Don't depend on his answers. Most of the experienced answers are false. ఊరికే అంటున్నావా? వాళ్ళే ట్రై చేయాలి కదా. మీకు తెలుగు అర్థమైపోతుందా? You thought right? What is the answer? 4 will be printed first. After that, even 8 print అవుతుంది. Then 16. Then
16, 30.
Yes. So what is the output? 4, 8 and 16. Sabash. Good answer. Good answer. 4, 8 and 16. Okay. Are you able to understand it? Now, I want you to print 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Calm down. You have to do, I am going to give you 2 minutes of time. I want to print 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Socho. 2 minutes socho. Your time starts now. In the meanwhile, I'll check my Instagram. No way. Yes, very good. Come again. I is equal to I.
So we have a I का हमारे पास है 4 then I plus 1
वही तो मैं बोल रहा हूँ I plus 1. That's what I like in her. She don't know I plus operator पता नहीं, but still she is able to find it out. Very good job. हाँ, अभी क्या करेगा ये तो 20 तक चेक करेगा. It will check till 20. From where up to what I have to print. 10 पूछा ना मैंने. So you have to say I less than or equal to. You are almost you got it. There is nothing to hide. Okay. Abhi ऐसे now I want from 3 to 15. Okay. Or don't speak. Think. 1 minute.
I value should be 3.
Great. Then
I value should be 3 and in while condition I should be less than or equal to 15.
Okay, good. I3, I5, I7. Okay. Correct. Yes. You are right. Yeah. Chale? So I have to start from 3. So what do I do? I equal to 3. A step clear enough? And I have to print up to 15. So I less than or equal to 15. Then, of course, the same solution will give you up to 14. Why only 14? I said I less than 15. I said I less than 15. So it is not less than, make it I less than or equal to 15. Now it printed till 15. You got it? Superb. Yes, if you understood this, if you are able to write it, don't do any job other than this. Okay? In my childhood, I corrected one of the plug. मतलब वो जो plug होता है, the plug थोड़ा लूज हुआ तो फिट करके मैंने रखा and it was working, the fan. Everyone said he is an electrical engineer. Luckily, I didn't take that branch. Otherwise, I should have worked on that kind of course. No, AC cable. The same way, I am telling you, if you know while loop, you are a computer engineer. You are a programmer. क्या है तू? Programmer. If you understood while loop, then you are 100% eligible for programming. No other question at all. There is nothing else than this. That is called iteration. What is cooking? Cutting bendi. It's all about not one bendi. If you know how to cut one bendi, bendakai bendi ante. The same procedure, same. Okay, chale. Now I want you to implement something called 15 to 3. I का value 15 हो जाएगा. Very good. I should be started with 15. बोलो. Why not less than? నువ్వు అనుకున్నది చెప్పు. నువ్వు చాలా బాగా చెప్పినావు. నేను కావాలని చెడగొడుతుందాన్ని. నువ్వు చాలా కరెక్ట్ చెప్పినావు. I 15 to 3 అన్నా నేను. I greater than or equal to 3. Okay. So is it working? Is it going to work? No. It will go to Chennai via Manikonda. 15, 15 is greater than 3, console.log of 15. After that, I value increased to 16. Unfortunately, 16 is also greater than 3. 17 is also greater than 3. 18 is also greater than 3. Chalo, chalo. First floor, second floor, JNTU, Manikonda, Medipatnam, Chennai, Sri Lanka. At వెళ్ళిపోతా ఉంటుంది ఆపాలి దాన్ని. How do you stop that? I is equal to I minus 1. After 15, I want 15. Okay. You got the clarity, right? Yes. Now I could able to stop till my table. Ready? Understood? Yes. This is about looping. With this looping, you can learn anything. Array of values. You apply a while loop or for loop. Okay, I'll come back to the for loop. Array of values. What do we use, guys? For loop or while loop, looping. Reverse of a number, looping. Okay, I'm very glad I completed my post graduation. I'm very glad. I'll tell you what is the reason. We have some completion. We have some complete thing. Because in computer science, we have a beautiful subject called discrete structures. So in that subject, I have a word called recursion. There is a separate word, recursion. Recursion. Every problem they ask us to implement through recursion. And repeatedly same pani chestu దాన్ని solve చేయాలి. 5 factorial. What is 5 factorial? 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. But they ask us to do n into n minus 1 into n minus 2 till n minus 1. They guided me as. Okay. So this journey gave me a better clarity, to be safe, frankly. All that clarity I am directly giving to you. That means you are equivalent to my MTech. Okay. Chale? No. Take the breathing time. What we are doing? We are executing the same code again and again and again. And we are trying to control it through 3 stages. One is initialization. Come on. Condition and increment decrement. You have said two, very good. Condition and increment decrement. How we are controlling that? While we need 3 parts. Initialization means what? Line number 5, I is equal to 5. Where is the condition? I less than or equal, okay, I greater than or equal to 3. What even that is also not sufficient completely. Again, we need increment or decrement. With these 3 things, we are able to control some code. That is why we call this as control statement. Is it having only condition or it is also having control? Yeah. Why if else is called as conditional statement? It has only condition. There is no need to control it. But while needs the control. Am I right? అంతేనా కదా దీనికి కంట్రోల్ కూడా చేస్తున్నాం కదా. How we are controlling? By applying clutch, by applying brake, or else by keeping some big stone under my tire. అట్లా ఏమైనా కంట్రోల్ చేస్తున్నామా? Are we controlling like that? ఎట్లా కంట్రోల్ చేస్తున్నాం? By initializing, by keeping the condition, then and increment or decrement. These are the 3 stages. Okay. Yes, that's how we have to understand. In this process, what are the most common mistakes you do? That is also you have to tell, right? The first most common mistake you do is you will close the while like this. End of the story. If I save it, my browser will go to Sri Lanka. That means it will keep on executing. Okay, I will save it. Can you see? This is keep on executing because this while stopped here. I had to close now. Otherwise, it will go to some other place. ఏమైందమ్మా అక్కడ while completed its statement by here. This semicolon is now considered as statement. What happened? I is 15. 15 less than or equal to 3. Condition satisfied. This statement will be executed. Of course, there is nothing in it. And it will come back and will check the condition. 15 is again greater than 3 and it will execute the semicolon. Semicolon is a called empty statement. It is a valid statement. That's what I am saying. Okay. So don't put this semicolon here. If you put it, it will be biscuit. Yes. I gave you clear answer in the explanation. If you want more clarity, keep on listening to the same word again. What I have said. Okay. Next. What if I have given some spaces? Not an issue. Why? JavaScript will escape these empty lines. Okay. So it will consider this. Suppose if I wrote it like this, I never tried, but what happens? Relax. Oh, true. Bolo. No, there is nothing to do with your HTML, CSS, your background, where you are coming from. Are you coming from Uppal or Chimpal? These are all not matter here. Yesterday, if you have attended the class, you have to answer this question. What is the output? Very good. Why? Immediate line will be considered as the body of the while. Because I have not given the brackets, right? When I don't give the brackets, what will be considered? Only the next statement will be considered for the body of if. Just like that, while is also only next statement will be considered. It looks like these two statements are under while. Okay. If I keep it here, then this is just indentation. Yes, this problem is there. This kind of situations are there in Python. In Python, okay, indentation is bigger matter. But in JavaScript, no. If you want to group under something, you have to put it inside the brackets. You have to create the compound statement and use it. Ready, sir? Understood? 1 to 10, 10 to 15. This is only iteration. Okay. So now finally, I would like to go for I less than or equal to 10 because we need to go for next statement 1 to 10. I want you to print only the even numbers out of these all number 1 to 10 numbers. Good job. Don't get influenced by that. Think yourself. No, that will be there everywhere. I equal to, very good. I is equal to I by 2. If it is so, what is the result? I is equal to 1. మీరు ఏదో ఒకటి చెప్పడం తప్పు కాదు, చెప్పిన వెంటనే ఎంత తొందరగా వ్యాలిడేట్ చేసుకుంటారు మీ కోడ్ ని అనేది ఇంపార్టెంట్. ఒక్క నిమిషం వెరీ గుడ్. యూ హ్యావ్ టు వ్యాలిడేట్ యువర్ కోడ్. I is equal to 1. 1 less than or equal to 10. Okay. 1 less than or equal to 10. Condition satisfied? Okay, sir? Okay, sir. Next, console.log of I. 1 printed. Console.log of I means that I value 1 is printed. Prints. Then I is equal to 1 by 2. Sorry, 1 by 2. What is that? 0.5. I value enta ite 0.5. Then again, while we'll check the condition, 0.5 is less than 10. Then it will print 0.5. I is equal to 0.5 by 2. That is 0.25. ప్రోగ్రామింగ్ అంటే ఎంత తొందరగా నువ్వు అనుకున్న అవుట్పుట్ ని నువ్వు అనుకున్న కోడ్ కి అవుట్పుట్ ని ఫైండ్ అవుట్ చేస్తావు. 8 minutes గైస్, ఒక్క నిమిషం తెలుగులో నేను చెప్పాలి. ఐ విల్ టెల్ యూ ఇన్ హిందీ ఆల్సో. నువ్వు ఏదైనా రాయి నాన్న, స్టార్టింగ్ లో ఎవరికి ఏ లాజిక్ రాదు, ఎవరికి రాదు. లీవ్ అబౌట్ మీ ఆర్ ఎనీబడి. నువ్వు రాయి, కానీ నీ అవుట్పుట్ ఏమొస్తుందని ముందుగానే ఐడెంటిఫై చేసుకోగలగాల. ఓన్లీ దెన్ ఇట్ విల్ గివ్ యూ ద రిజల్ట్. అది నీకు వాల్యూ ఇస్తుంది. ఓకే, అట్లా నువ్వు ఐడెంటిఫై చేసుకోవాలి. నువ్వు చెయ్యి, అట్లనే చెయ్యి. రైట్? కమ్ సి ఎవ్రీవన్, no one can guess or think the right logic. No one can do that. First of all, stop thinking about how to create the right logic. Right logic will never happen. Right person will never meet. No one is right or no one is wrong. Those people who can understand right and wrong are good people. Those people who can understand the right and wrong code are good programmers. No one can able to write the right logic straight away. They write the logic, they correct it, and they change it. This is how it happens. This is what called programming. We are not Bhagwans, man. We write, we correct. Yes, if you get the same scenario, you apply the old logic and you reuse it. అంతేగాని ఎవరికి డైరెక్ట్ గా లాజిక్ రాదు. డైరెక్ట్ గా లాజిక్ ఎట్లా చేయాలో తెలిస్తే, if I am able to tell you how to write the right logic, I keep that board here, how to write logic, katam. For that you need to do lot of practice. You have to think. That's the only approach. Shall I go to the next point? Yes. How to print 1 to 10 even numbers. I equal to,
in the while condition, I should be divided by 2 and it should be equal to 0. And
yes,
the condition.
Yes. Harika, you are able to get up to that point, right? But I'm missing one more word in your
after console, I is equal to I plus 1.
Okay. 1 second. I'll tell you what my approach is. My approach, I'm printing every number here. When I say I is equal to I plus 1, I'm printing every number. So now I have to print only even numbers. See this. I'm printing every number. I have to print only even numbers. So for every time, I will check whether that I value is even or not. Every time I am printing, before I am printing the I value, what do I check? How to check whether a given number is even or not? If I modulus 2 is equal to 0, only then I will print. Otherwise, I don't print. If I modulus 2 gives me 0, only then I will print. Otherwise, I don't print. అర్థమైందా ఇది? I is equal to I plus 1. Sorry. సాగర్ షూర్ నేను ప్రతి నెంబర్ ప్రింట్ చేయట్లేదు. ప్రింట్ చేసే ముందు చెక్ చేసుకుంటున్నాను. ఓకే, ఎస్, దిస్ ఈస్ హౌ యూ రైట్ while loop. Okay, I gave you what is iteration. This kind of repeatedly executing the same code again and again and again is called as iteration or iteration, repetition. These are the different words what do we use generally. Iteration. चलो ठीक है, हम ऐसे नहीं है ना, हम तो यही का है इटरेशन. అలాగే చెప్పా. Just I am just making it familiar to my people. Sir, I am not giving you so much of nonsense. నేనేం సొల్లు చెప్పట్లేదు మీకు. I am just making that word familiar to you. I discussed the same word for 4 to different 5 times ways of, so that it will be familiar for you. Iteration, iteration. What do you mean now? The context, repetition. I hope that will solidly placed in your mind. I am trying my best. That's it. What is that called? Iteration, iteration. First time avinedi manam, where we generally see iteration. Okay, చెరుకు రసం. I mean to say గన్నిక జ్యూస్. Is it iteration? First we'll keep that sugar cane and again we'll repeat it. Again we'll repeat it till it will not be powdered. I mean to say till you have some juice in that sugar cane, right? That is what is there? What is the condition there? Till you have juice in that ganna, I mean in the sugar cane. That is the condition. Right? Yes. Shall we go to the next point? Similarly, we have one more loop. वर्कआउट का मतलब दिखा देता हूं मैं आपको. I have one more looping. Same. There is actually no problem. There is no difference between these two. But in some situations, we use the next one, that is called for loop. From today onwards, if somebody asks you, what do you know? I know driving, I know for loop. Proudly say that. When you go and visit some good place, some movie, you keep a selfie over there, right? Put selfie with for loop in your Instagram. This is life changing. Shall I? For is also looping statement, just like while. But for loop advantage is, shall I comment on this? Advantage of for loop is, for all the 3 parts of looping are in the same line. All the 3 parts of looping. What are the 3 parts of looping? Initialization, condition, increment and decrement. These 3 parts will be there directly in these 2 brackets. Where j is equal to 0, 1, j less than or equal to 10, j plus plus. Not r, where. Hello, hello. What happened? See, this is while loop, right? Come on, yaar. What are the parts of while loop? While we are printing this,
Initialization.
yes, initialization, condition, increment,
And
and decrement. These are the main parts of the while loop, right? All these three parts are now here inside the for bracket. This is initialization. This is condition. This is इंक्रीमेंट यहाँ कुछ भी लिख सकते हैं ओके जे प्लस प्लस के इंस्टेड ऑफ जे प्लस प्लस आई कैन से जे इज इक्वल टू जे प्लस वन चलो ठीक है ఓకే ఎస్ సాగర్ ఫైన్ అర్థమైందా ఇక్కడ ఏం జరిగింది అనేది మూడు స్టెప్స్ ని నేను ఒకటే లైన్ లో రాసిన console.log of I. Even though you wrote all the three lines, all the three stages or steps in the same line, the execution will be different. Wait a minute. Execution in the sense, I'll tell you. So this for loop will iterate this particular block till this condition fails. అంటే ఈ ఫర్ లూప్ ఈ కండిషన్ ఫెయిల్ అయ్యేదాకా ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ చేస్తూనే ఉంటుంది. For loop will execute this block till this condition fails. Point number one. While it is executing repeatedly, this first statement will be executed only for before first iteration. In the state, this is a big statement, but listen to me carefully. For will execute this first statement, I mean this first part only once. That is before the first iteration. First iteration కి ముందు మాత్రమే ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ చేస్తుంది. Right? Otherwise, every time I will be starting with one only, no? Right? I will be initialized with one. That statement will be executed only once. That is the beginning of the iteration. Only for the first iteration, not for every iteration. Hello? Yes? And before executing this block, it will check, for will check this condition. Obviously. Hello? Is it clear? For will check this condition, and if this condition satisfies, this for will execute. The block. Here is the point. Very careful. Very careful. After checking the condition, it will not execute this part. First, it will execute the block. Then it will execute this j is equal to j plus 1 as a last line of the block. As a last line of the block. Okay? And once that is over, again it will come and check the condition. Yeah. And when I am comparing with while, yes, I have clearly mentioned all the points. When it will do, when it will be performed. Is it understood, sir? Yeah. So I have said 3 points. When this point will be executed, when this line will be, when this statement will be executed, only first time. Clear. When this will be executed, before every iteration. After checking, what will happen? It will immediately execute the body of the for. And then as a last statement, it will execute j is equal to j plus 1. After that, again, it goes to check the condition. Adhamainda, have you understood? Adhamainda means understood. So you have to say Adhamainda. Okay. Right? So now what will be the output here? చెప్పు 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 and why it is 11. That is also a good line. This 1 to 10 is because of for loop, and this 1 to 10 is because of while loop. Okay. What is the most common mistake you do? You will apply the semicolon here. Then it will be a infinite loop. It will go to infinity. Is that point clear? Don't apply the semicolon here. And I gave you the answer in the last part only. Okay, don't apply the semicolon. Yes, next. Okay, yes. So if I want to print 10 to 1 using for loop, how do I do that? Just think. Same logic already I have given in the while loop.
J minus 1.
10 to 1. वो कहाँ है? चलेगा
J
क्या?
minus 1.
Okay, good. 10 to 1. 2 मतलब PO, okay? Just kidding. चलो बताओ. Okay ना अंडी? 10 to 1. First, I had to start from 10. So, what is your basic sense? J is equal to बस हो गया. J is equal to 10. उसके बाद first of all, I have to print up to 1, and it is in the downstream. 10, then 9, then so I have to change the condition to J greater than or equal to 1. Surprisingly, you look at me like a fresh, young, cute baby. All of you, baby boy or baby girl. This is already we have done just now. While loop. మళ్ళీ ఫ్రెష్ గా బెల చేస్తున్నారు ఇట్లా బెల రాస్తాడు సార్ కోల్డ్ ఓకే దెన్ జే మైనస్. So this gives you 10 to 1. Just keep on practicing. Just keep on practicing. You need to have the command on that. क्या बोल रहा हूं मैं? By reading the code will never give you the answer. It is something like a swimming. By reading how to swim a book, by reading a book called How to Swim, will you get swimming? डूब जाओगे, ऐसा मत करना. स्विमिंग का टेस्ट पास किया मैंने, मुझे 100 out of 100 मिला. By reading a book called How to Ride a Bike, do you get bike? Can you ride a bike? అంటే బుక్ చదివి వచ్చేది బైక్ కాదు కదా. ప్రోగ్రామింగ్ కూడా అంతే. యూ హ్యావ్ టు రైట్ ద ప్రోగ్రామింగ్. యూ హ్యావ్ టు రైట్. యూ హ్యావ్ టు డట్ యువర్ హ్యాండ్స్. I'll tell you, whenever you are not feeling sleepy, just open the laptop and write for loop. 2 मिनट में नींद आएगा आपको तुरंत, एकदम फास्ट, विदाउट एनी गोली. Otherwise I'll give you another textbook that is called Linux Administration. वो बुक देखते देखते मिल जाता है. Okay, I have those kind of what you say tablets. I can give you if you want. Okay. Sir, this is our class. Okay, this class should not be like ऐसे नहीं चाहिए. You have to live. You have to be vibe, right? అంతే తప్ప I am not a stand-up person. లేకపోతే ఏముంది, మీరు ఇట్లా చూసి నేను ఇట్లా చూసి ఇప్పుడైతే అండర్స్టూడ్ సార్. లాస్ట్ పాయింట్ ఆఫ్ ద డే, అండ్ ఫ్రమ్ టుడే ఆన్వర్డ్స్, yesterday onwards, you don't have any break. How many are completed in the if-else? I will ask you, no, after the class, I'll go for a tea and I'll come back and I'll ask you. For every question, you have to pay me 3 rupees, Paytm. If you don't complete. బాగుంది కదా ఈ ఐడియా కోడ్లో వచ్చేస్తే మనకి ఓకే చలో గైస్ సో లాస్ట్ పాయింట్ సో ఆఫ్టర్ కంప్లీషన్ ఆఫ్ దిస్ ఫర్ లూప్ వాట్ హ్యాపెన్స్ టు ద j value careful this is very serious point what happens to j value j initiated with 10 j greater than or up to 1 j minus leave all these things even this one also for loop. Let us concentrate on while loop. Where I is equal to 1, I less than or equal to 10, I and printed the I value of I value here. But I want to, after completion of the loop, if I try to print what is there in the I, what will be there? I said clearly, don't be influenced by that answer. ఐలో 1 to 10 ఉంటుందా అదేనా బ్రహ్మానందం ఏంది వాళ్ళ మొత్తం ప్రపంచాన్ని పెట్టుకుని 1 to 10 ప్రింట్ అయితే 1 to 10 ఎట్లుంటాయి లోపల ఎందుకంటే ఆయన అన్ని ఆన్సర్లు చెప్పేశారు ఎంసీక్యూస్ లో ఉండే 4 ఆన్సర్స్ అయిపోయినాయి నెక్స్ట్ ఏంటంటే 1-0 చెప్పాలి అది ఒక్కటి మిగిలింది అది చెప్తారు కాసేపు అయితే నేను అన్నాను
11 should be
యా ఓకే థర్టీ టూ అంటే చెప్పండి నీ ఆన్సర్ ఏంటి ఈ లాస్ట్ ఐకి ఏమొస్తుంది అవుట్పుట్ ఐఎమ్ ఆస్కింగ్ ఓన్లీ ద లాస్ట్ ఐ మేబీ యు ఆర్ రైట్ ఆల్సో 1-2 చెప్పినట్టున్నారు అదేమో అవుట్పుట్ చెప్పినట్టున్నారు మీరు నేను లాస్ట్ ఐలో ఏముంటది అని ఆఫ్టర్ ద కంప్లీషన్ ఆఫ్ వైల్ లూప్ వాట్ ఈస్ దేర్ ఇన్ ద ఐ షల్ వి గో హెడ్ ఐ ఈస్ 0 ఐ ఈస్ 1 1 is less than or equal to 10 concentrate చేయాలి you have to concentrate with it because this is important this is needed for the attention okay I is equal to 1 so it will print 1 after that 1 becomes 2 I becomes 2 it will print 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 wait 9 I becomes I is 9 and 9 printed then I becomes 10 again checks the condition 10 is less than 10 satisfied then console.log of I 10 will be printed right then what will be the I value after printing 10 11 so 11 will be less than or equal to 10 yes or no condition failed so when the condition failed I when the I value is 11 అయినప్పుడు I value 11 అయినప్పుడు condition fail అవుతుంది when I value becomes 11 condition failed so by that time what is the I value 11 so that is what will be there in the I so after coming out of the loop I value will not become again 1 and because I printed last time 10 so 10 will be there no I became 11 right 11 అయిందే కాబట్టి అక్కడ బ్రేక్ అయింది సో I value ఎంత ఉంది ఇప్పుడు 11 so on the line number 12 what is the I value guys 11 after completion of the loop I value is there because this is needed for your prime number series whatever the coming 1 week whatever the sorry not 1 week next week we are starting with arrays keep your heart safe I'm seriously telling you I don't even accept any bloody reason for that if you I'm talking about you both మీరు పెద్దోళ్ళైనా చిన్నపిల్లలైనా మీరు డిగ్రీ కంప్లీట్ అయినా నేను నా సౌండ్ మీకు మంచిగా నచ్చదు అసలు నాకు ఈ 2 రోజుల్లో ఈ అరేస్ అంటున్నా ఫర్ లూప్స్ కంప్లీట్ అవ్వాలంటే అవ్వాలి అంతే అప్పుడే నువ్వు ఏదైనా నేర్చుకున్న దానికి మీనింగ్ ఉంటుంది. నీ ఇష్టం వచ్చినట్టు చేస్తానంటే మాత్రం కుదరదు. Because when I start arrays, you should not have any question on for loop. Without that, you can't understand anything. ఓకే, ఎందుకంటే మనం ఏదైనా చెయ్యాలంటే ఉపయోగపడాలంటే అట్లనే చేయాలి. రైట్, ద నెక్స్ట్ 2 days ఆర్ వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్ ఫర్ యూ. స్టార్ట్ డూయింగ్ ఇట్. రైట్, ఓకే. సో ఐ వాల్యూ బికమ్స్ 11. పాయింట్ ఇస్ క్లియర్. నెక్స్ట్ నేను ఇస్తాను, ఇంకా వీడియోస్ కూడా ఇస్తాను, వేరే వీడియోస్ కూడా ఇస్తాను. ఫర్ where j is equal to 0, j less than or equal to 5, j plus plus. Console.log of hello Edipoli. How many times Edipoli will be printed? Hello Edipoli will be printed. So don't get influenced by him, okay? Because last time he gave 6 answers for 4 multiple choice. He gave 6 answers to me. Okay, good. No, that is the anxiety that he will tell that. He knows it. When j is equal to 0, it will print once. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That means totally 6 times it will print Edipol. Hello Edipol. What happened? Very good. I am supposed to increase the j value. See, it is Amma Sairam. Here I just I plus plus. I'm supposed to use j plus plus. 6 times hello Edipoli got printed, isn't it? After completion of the block, what is the value of j? మళ్ళీ ఆయన 4 ఆన్సర్స్ ఇస్తాడు గ్యారంటీగా, చూద్దాం. ఆయన ఇలా చెప్పినా సరే తప్పై ఉండొచ్చు అది. This is not a crazy question, it is a simple question. J, if you are feeling something, let me know. I want to correct that. నేను ఎన్నిసార్లు అని గెస్ట్ చేయగలుగుతాను? నేను ఎన్నిసార్లు గెస్ట్ చేయలేను. నీకు అని అనిపిస్తే చెప్పు. బోల్వే, వాట్ ఈస్ అవుట్పుట్? వాట్ ఈస్ ద j వాల్యూ? ఓకే, సో చెప్పండి సౌజన్య అండి. 7 ఎక్కడి నుంచి వచ్చింది ఒకసారి చెప్పు. మధ్యలో అసలు అది నా 6 వస్తాయి, కానీ j వాల్యూ 6 అవ్వదు కదా. j వాల్యూ 7 అవ్వదు కదా, j వాల్యూ 6 అయింది. పోనీ అదన్నా చెప్పు. Okay, so now let me start. J starts with 0. 0 less than or equal to 5. Condition satisfied. It printed hello Edipoli, but j incremented, right? J becomes 1. Then j becomes 2, 3, 4, 5. After that, 5 less than or equal to 5. So j hello value is printed. Then j becomes 6. 6 less than or equal to 5. 6 less than or equal to 5. Is 6 less than or equal to 5? No. So j became 6 and it came out of the block. Now what is the j value? 11. ఎందుకు undefined? No, he got some other thought. I will correct it. First of all, you got clarity, right? because he knows something called function scope, block scope, some kind of stupid keywords. మీరు ప్లేన్ ఉన్నారు కదా, నాకు చెప్పడం ఈజీ. వాళ్ళకి అది కొద్ది కొద్దిగా తెలుసు కదా, చుక్కలు కనపడతాయి నాకు ఇప్పుడు. చూడు, for loop is creating a block scope, not the sorry. I'm really sorry. For loops cannot create block scope. In C language, you are right. In JavaScript, it is not correct. In JavaScript, inside the for loop, if you declare a variable that comes under global scope. Okay. If you use let keyword, yes, this is wrong. This throws error. Come on, this is not belongs to you. Okay. Because when it comes, I will tell you. First of all, whenever you declare a variable, according to the hoisting, it is on the top. It's over. It comes under global scope. Okay. This is again not a function. If you try to say this is comes inside, right? No. ఇప్పుడు ఏమైంది ఇక్కడ వేర్ చేయండి కదా, ఫర్ లూప్ లో పెట్టాను, గ్లోబల్ హాయిస్ట్ అయిపోయింది కదా. సో ద ఆన్సర్ ఈస్ 6. అన్ని చెప్పాడా? అన్డిఫైన్డ్, నాట్ ఎ నెంబర్. 6 చెప్పి. ఓకే, ఫైన్. ఇస్ ఇట్ క్లియర్? ఏం సార్, వై వి గాట్ ఇట్? వెరీ గుడ్ అన్న, వెరీ గుడ్. So just remind me, Sagar, after the afternoon or evening, I will share another playlist. In that playlist, I have explained so many solutions. Those all solutions should be implemented. In the meanwhile, you try with this. Okay. Suppose, guys, try to understand my point. Suppose you are left over with some assignments. ఒకవేళ మీకు కొన్ని అసైన్మెంట్స్ మిగిలిపోయినాయి అనుకోండి. Don't keep on doing those assignments if you got a new topic. Suppose నిన్న if else లో లాస్ట్ 10 మిగిలిపోయినాయి అనుకుందాం. But don't try to complete it now. At least 60% of the assignments are over. Then you start the next set. That is today's assignments, looping. అర్థమైందన్నమాట. నిన్నటి అసైన్మెంట్ లో 10 మిగిలిపోతే పక్కకు పెట్టేయండి, పర్లేదు. When you got next Sunday, do that. Or else whatever the weekends you got the time, you do it. Next week మీకు టైం ఇస్తా. Next week Saturday you don't have class. Okay. So be finishing off those things in those days. But ఈ రోజు ఏం స్టార్ట్ చేయాలి? లూప్స్ స్టార్ట్ చేయాల్సిందే. Understood? Yes, sir. This is about your assignments. Where you get the assignments, you can guide him. You can understand. Okay. So guys, I hope I'm done for the day. Hope you understood what is looping, what is iteration. I have not explained much logic today. I'll give you the videos. You just go through it, or else we'll sit one day. But you start trying the assignments. Thank you. And sorry to ask, but if anybody is pending with the payment, please do complete it. Thank you. See you on Monday.